Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you to the show that is rated R, Jack. I am the Mike and Mika or Tamika, depending what time her evil twin is. Evil twin is another.
All right,
let me just fuck everything up.
Listen, that's been the kind of day.
Let me just fuck it all up. Let me fuck it all up.
Listen, it's been that kind of day.
Oh my God. I hate this phone. This phone is the devil.
It's time for you to upgrade.
I know. Listen, we're
working on that lesson. Okay. All right. I'm going to
we're in a very we got like these big accounts in the lurch. You know what I mean? Like we're like in this like phase where we're comfortable financially, but we're not really where we really want to be. Where things like aren't going to be are never going to be a problem again. You know, that's what happens when you get charged for a bullshit rape charge and it costs you $30,000, and then your fucking studio burns down and it costs you another $20,000.
Oh, that was
you know what I mean? So that's it. Can I write that off on my taxes, Rob? You think?
I don't know.
I might be able to if I paid with my income from here. No,
I don't know. You better ask somebody in the tax business.
Yeah, I better ask like a real guy straight as an S in the tax business for that. But one thing we do out here, the bills are paid. The employees are paid, right, Rob? The bills are paid.
I'm always paid. So
yeah. I mean, everybody's paid, so that's good. But what's good, Mike? What's going on, man?
Today was like the.
Come on, you should be bringing me sunshine and butterflies.
Not today.
Not
today was a freaking zoo day, but you know.
Yeah.
It's the first of the month, the whole week on, so it's expected.
It's the first of the month.
I wish they would play that on the radio at my job, like literally, cash your checks and come on.
That's not politically correct speak anymore.
No. But I mean, it's just rough. It's a rough week for retail. Like not just my store, everybody in retail.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So particularly grocery stores.
It is amazing how much government subsidies affect the economy at a certain time of the month.
It's
try getting a cab. Ain't happening.
Oh no.
But you guys got 3 companies up there. We got one.
You got one down here.
Yeah, tough. They can't get workers.
They can't get workers anywhere. It's been really, really tough trying to keep people.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard.
Sure.
You know, in a hiring pool, like every now and then we'll look at the applications and we'll have just 6. And then half of them are like teenagers and they can't work.
And you got a big beef with these millennials, how they
have no work ethic. Like they have no etiquette at all.
Stop, you're being too hard on them. Stop.
Oh my God. Like, God forbid you tell them, can you do this over again? You did it wrong. Oh my God, she's harassing me.
Me and Bertie laughed at these young kids who complained about walking like the length of the parking lot to go to Seabra. And me and Bertie just cracked up laughing like, dude, I used to walk 2 miles to school, man.
All right, so
Freeze
you know
my balls off at 10 years old.
Like, I lived in the front when I was in high school.
I don't want to be that dude that I walked through 10 miles if I could stop.
Right.
But I did if it was there.
And the joy of going to school is walking with your friends.
Of course.
And especially because that was like, I want to say for us, it was like a 30-minute, 45-minute walk. We could make it an hour and a half, you know?
Yeah.
But like, that was the joy.
And one could argue that you learn just so much about walking to school, right? Than you do in some of the classes that you take, right, Rob?
I don't know. I never walked to school.
Yeah,
the
adventures of it.
Just the bus.
Same thing.
Kind of.
I guess.
The
bus.
The social interaction, you know?
The wintertime was always the best when it snowed because, you know, you would get hit with a snowball fights. You were trying to run home.
Fucking Halloween. These kids first of all, Halloween has been totally hijacked.
I had 12 trick-or-treaters this year. I was very proud.
Who was talking about robbing?
Michelle Botello says, what about the older ones robbing the system?
Which older ones?
Which older ones you talking about?
I mean, are you talking about...
I don't got a problem with people on
my age group?
On assistance when they're 70 years old, 75 years old.
Some of them earned that right to rob the system. But a lot of them didn't.
That thing called Social Security, right?
Yeah, I mean, so it depends. The older ones you're talking about, my age group who can go get a job. I understand. I totally understand. I've been in that pool. There are so many people who deserve to get Social Security, but they can't because other people are getting it and they just not meeting the criteria.
Yeah.
So it's a
It's a fine line.
And there's a lot of disabilities that people do not know about.
Sure.
Not just the visible ones, there are invisible disabilities.
If you take their federal subsidies away from, then how the kid's going to eat?
Yep.
You can't punish the kids for the sins of the mother or the father. That's the one thing my father always told me about.
And you know what sucks?
Always told me about social welfare programs. Like, oh yeah, it pisses everybody off. It pisses everybody off seeing an EBT card going through and it's
got like 700-800
Twinkies and this and that and blah blah blah.
But they're still eating
and all this stuff.
But they're still eating.
Yeah.
And I get it because I've been that mother who's worked and had to be on.
Sure, yeah, of course, yeah.
I had to have EBT, and you know what? Regardless of what I chose, it ain't nobody's business. But my kids were still fed.
The biggest problem is that demarcation line. When you make just a little bit too much money that you can't get help.
All right, so
like working single mothers should get a stipend, a stipend for food. I got no problem with that. A working single mother needs all the help they can possibly get.
Listen, I was single before I met my husband.
Yeah.
Working management, 2 kids. I made so much. I have 2 kids. No man, no nothing.
Yeah.
I was paying a sufficient amount in rent. I wasn't on Section 8. I was paying market rent.
Yeah, of course.
I had a car, all this. I was paying for things, my utilities, everything. Wow. And they decided to give me, for 2 kids, $15. What is that? That's a loaf of milk, like a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk right now.
Yeah. That's a package of hot dogs, some buns.
Now, and then you have your senior citizens now. Yeah. Okay, that live on a fixed income and is getting the same thing. They need to be getting a little more.
Yeah.
Them people live on a fixed income and they get peanuts for food stamps. I'd rather them get more food stamps than get the more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them need that.
Yeah.
But hey, it's the system that we live in. And the only way we're going to fix it is if somebody up top realizes that and a drastic change in that's not going to happen anytime soon.
It's like I said, and then I'm very, very wise. I'm like, well, why are the EBT cards accepted at bodegas and other places where you're paying 3 times the money? There's no real food with any type of nutrition there. And she said to me, she goes, you ever been a mother who runs out of milk?
Yeah, and have to go, and you can't go to the grocery store, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get to the grocery store, or the grocery store is too far, and you don't have a car. I've been that mother,
yeah. So every punch is a counterpunch, and my father would say to me, "Well, we all get angry, we all get upset, we all find our place."
Nobody knows anybody's struggles. You get what I'm saying? Just because she may look like she has money doesn't mean she really has money. That might be that one outfit that she has that makes her look like,
Yeah. I don't get caught up in the clothes or the nails or anything like that, or the bags or anything like that, because it can be fake, whatever. But what I don't like, you're stopping in store 24, right? And you're buying Elio's pizza and it's $6-7. At Stop and Shop,
it's like $3.
Is that what it is?
It's like it's cheaper. It's definitely cheaper.
But like you said, that convenience, the lack of transportation.
Well, and
it's a tangled web, brother.
And that goes for like places like where I work. I will not say the name, obviously. I can't. But and where I'm at, it works for them people. A lot of them people can't go to the grocery store when they need to.
No, I hear you.
A lot of people don't have, like me. I try to be a good daughter, and I try to bring my mother to point A to point B to get what she needs.
Sure, yeah.
A lot of people don't have that in their life. So stores like mine and little mom and pop convenience stores that take EBT, I salute them because it helps, regardless of the price or whatever. It helps.
But you know what pisses me off, right? When stores get the privilege to get EBT.
Yeah.
Because it's a financial boon for them.
Right.
And they don't have, like my boys next door, they don't have milk.
Yeah.
They don't have eggs. They don't have bread. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't you think that the stores that take EBT should have to sell more than lottery tickets and cigarettes?
That's like basic.
And
you know what's crazy is I know at my place with WIC, we only take it for formula. But if we don't have a certain amount of formula, each month, they'll take that. We won't quick will be like, F your store and their money that we give you, and they'll snatch that real quick.
Yeah. No,
and they need to be that way with other stores, like you said, that need the basics like bread, milk, even water.
In order to take an EBT card, you should have milk, eggs, cheese, bread, pancake mix. Where am I going wrong? Peanut butter, jelly, something like that. Are you feeling me, Robert?
Yeah, they should definitely have the essentials.
They should have the essentials, and it sucks that some places take advantage of that, and they have the crappy shit. Not every parent or everybody that's on EBT wants all that sugary substance,
sure,
or all that, and that's where like it. But the convenience of it, and that's what makes unhealthy, unhealthy living for kids.
Sure.
Yeah. Tracy Deshane says they should have the staples.
The staples, meaning the bread, the way,
right,
absolutely.
Right.
But they don't. But I mean, go to the places. I love these dudes back there. Okay, let me tell you something. You can learn a lot about life living on a block, right? Mm-hmm. I believe that ABC has a show about it now, about Washington Heights, right? Mm-hmm. And how the whole block works. Let me tell you something. These two Muslim cats down there, right? Muslims, this country, every German was an idiot after World War II. Every Japanese guy was sneaky after Pearl Harbor. You understand where I'm going with this, Rob?
Yeah.
Right. And these guys, I went to put in my card one day, okay? And I was having some problems with it. That guy says, hey, my friend, you here every day. You're a good guy. I like the way your place looks. You need $100. Gave me $100. Right? $100.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I had, there's 50,000 people in the world I've helped in my life, and they'd be like, you know what I'm talking about? For a lousy $100. But these guys are good dudes. But I got out of their case and said, listen, man, you need some orange juice in here. You need to have milk. And you know something? They listened to me, and they did it. But they didn't do it with the bread. I guess they don't make any money off the bread or whatever.
Over here, though, it's so convenient to be like, well, there's a grocery store right there.
Yeah, sure. No, they're right. They're right. But with me and my hip, the hip I've been dragging around, by the way, I'm getting surgery.
It's about damn time.
I
freaking told you that. I kept asking you. I ask you all the time.
I had my hip surgery set for September 26th, okay?
Yep.
But then I had to take care of my father.
Yeah.
So that had to go. But
so when are we scheduling?
It's like I got an appointment with the guy in like 2.5 weeks, I think.
Okay.
And it'll be probably about a month or two afterwards.
So right before Christmas.
Yeah. We're gonna lay up here.
We usually take a hiatus around that time.
I can shack out for. I gotta find some like damsel in distress to let me
that take care of you.
Yeah.
That's no
Tracy,
joke.
what's up? You got any room in the cellar? That, by the way, that is one of my number one homegirls right there.
Hey, Tracy.
She's the best, Trey.
All right.
We love you. She used to stop by she used to pop by the studio on Beverly Street.
I think I've seen her once or twice.
You liked her hair. Right? She had this like blonde
brown mix. Yeah.
Mike, I love you too. Yeah, Mike, love you too. That's right. So here's where we are. But listen, we got a big adventure, right?
I heard.
We got a big adventure. Now, what's up with Cam the Man?
I'm sad. Listen, I work all weekend, so Cameron will probably. He won't want to go without me. That's just my kid. Not that I said. Yeah, no. So
all right.
He's not really pressed for it because he went to the big one.
I hear. Oh.
So, but
did you tell him that we invited him?
Yes, he knows that.
Okay,
so,
that's what's important.
But he's not pressed because he went to the big one.
The big one in New York.
The big one in New York.
I know he's big. Taking big time. That's cool. I'm cool with it, bro.
I'm kind of mad because I wanted to kind of show up.
Yeah,
and show face, but I work all weekend and it's going to be wild over there. I'm just mad because one of my favorite fine ass actors will be there.
Really?
Laz Alonso,
huh? Yeah.
He actually plays in Avatar. He played in Stomp the Yard. He plays in like a lot of shows. He's just fine.
Well, I get a few issues with Comic-Con. Do you want to hear him yet?
Yes. My boy Silent Bob.
Rob had the quote. Silent Bob's gonna be there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Kevin Smith, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
That's right. So
Kevin Smith.
Right?
VIP experience.
We finally get our press pack today.
Yeah.
Right? And they were like, more rules than church. Cannot film guests. Right? Mm-hmm. Cannot. Now, they asked us for an interview schedule.
Oh, who did you want to interview?
So we submitted to them. Tracy, dude, don't even tell me about that. If you want to help, I'm gonna call you tonight. Matter of fact, inbox me your number and I'll talk to you because we got some press passes, right? So we give our list. Riley gives his list. Riley is wired for this. This is
his homeland.
This is his homeland.
Hold on, this is his home planet right there.
Exactly.
I understand.
So we submit our interview list, and then we get a message that interviews cannot be confirmed and cannot be granted because the celebrities are already in transit. And this was a mass email sent to everybody. So then I find out Comic-Con, 85% of their employees are volunteers. What a fucking hustle that is, dude.
Yeah.
Right? So.
But they're volunteers because a lot of them are really like nerds and they just want to be there.
Oh, I know. But you should not. But I've been to conventions. I've been to Magic. I've been to conventions in Vegas. I've been to political conventions. I've been to sports conventions. Like, some of the stuff they got going on is silly. Like, what are we there for? Like, why are you giving us a press pass if we can't film or interview the people there? Like, what is the purpose of the press pass, Rob?
To get close to people and interview them, but that's not what you can do now?
No.
Oh,
so we had to change our game plan. First of all, we're going guerrilla, and we are from Florida and New Bedford, and trust and believe, we're going to break every fucking rule at Comic-Con. Okay? Okay? We're going to teach you a little something about where we're from, okay?
I think that's stupid.
We are going to stretch the rules, bend the rules.
You know what's crazy is you can take all the pictures you want and do all kind of fuckery there, but you can't. I don't understand.
Yeah, we don't understand either.
You see my son's
today,
picture.
Rob, running gun?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do run and gun. You really don't know what you can do till you get there.
Right.
You know,
so you got to try until you get. I'm pretty sure our boy is all for that. Riley is all for that.
Yeah, Riley's a little.
Is he a little conservative?
No, he's ready to go. Kid's got 139 IQ. His mother told me. Okay, the kid's like a walking, talking. Fucking little genius. You know what I mean? So, but he's ready to rock and roll. Zach's ready to rock and roll. Rob, we had a good meeting today. I thought, well, Lisa had everything as prepared as she could. But I said, listen, okay, so now we gotta go now. We gotta have some type of uniform, some type of wear. So I go buy some custom T-shirts in the Dartmouth Mall, and you know something? I want to buy a machine, and maybe me and you'll go in business.
Listen,
together.
you can do your own. A cricket machine.
I want to buy one.
Michael's Arts and Crafts cricket.
Now listen. Let me tell you something, right?
How much are they charge?
Listen to me. 5 T-shirts. Guess how much they cost? And these some cheap ass T-shirts. Hey, with a logo that we provided them. That's going to be play for me.
Real nice.
Look at me. Look at me, Rob. The logo's this big. Guess how much 5 T-shirts cost at the kiosk?
200.
$150.
No, that's because you're getting only 5. If you got more, it'd be a lot cheaper.
No, not at these places, Rob. They don't play that game.
Yeah, they're all about money.
Tracy says her daughter does it, so give her a call. Daughter-in-law does it. So
I
it's easy. It's actually like
they're paid for already.
Yeah, I know a couple people. I know a couple people that do it, and they make decent money. They make it's not an expensive price for them. What's expensive is the machinery, but after that, it pays for itself.
Only a couple grand.
Depends on what machine you get. It pays for itself at the
end.
And
it depends on what, if you're doing silk screening or printing or there's different.
No, this stuff is like the cheap. This is like the hit and run. Like this is like the. My best friend's getting married. Everybody's got the same kind of T-shirt on or something like that. But I mean, those gypsies and them kiosks, man. I'll tell you what. Whoa, she didn't even blink. She didn't even blink. Lisa's like, is the purple gonna show up on the black? Oh yeah. I said, can we see a sample? No. It's like, somebody who's playing like they don't understand.
Oh, they do that all the time over there.
That is like a huge trait. Like, no stand English. Yeah, sure you don't.
Yeah, Tracy, they actually will. What if you don't know what you're talking about and they figure out you have no clue?
They will
run you. They will
Yeah,
run
and
you.
if you need them fast, they'll do the same.
They do the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Cause that bitch didn't fucking blink when I said to her, when she gave us a price. She knew we were leveraged.
Yeah. And she knew you was pressed for time. And there isn't too many places that will do it in a short span of time either.
Well, there's a dude in New Bedford. I wish you had told me. There's a dude in New Bedford would have had it ready.
What, is it that quick, Rob?
Yeah.
Really? Because I can pick him up tonight, but I'm gonna go get him tomorrow, I think.
Right.
I'm gonna go.
Well, I hope Riley has a good time.
Yeah, we're working too. We're working up there. We got a hotel room.
Yeah.
So if you and Cam want, things get a little heated, or you guys get a little cabin fever, might be able to take a quick ride. I can slide you guys some passes. We are staying at the Marriott, which is a 20-minute walk. Okay. Oh, what did Lisa say?
Where are you go? Is it at the Dunkin' Donut Center?
It's at the convention center.
Okay, so it's right next to it.
Right next door, yeah.
So, like, if we went there and we parked, we could park at Providence Place and walk. Because Providence Place is cheaper to park at.
Or you can park at the hotel, right?
Yeah.
And you can do a ride share. We can take a cab. I'm all over the cabs. Now listen to me. Tell me if you think I can pull this off, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when I could pick up my phone and get 50 guys in this place in 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right. Different time of story. But I was talking to Rob. Rob's got a buddy there that owns a strip club, right? And that Rob's done a lot of, you did all the sound work there, right, Rob?
Yeah. Video and sound work.
And I did the Foxy Lady, as you know, for 22 hours, right?
Yeah.
For 22 days last year. Should we try to put together a hastily rushed after party for some of the celebrities?
No.
Why not?
Given it's too short of notice.
No, but if we hit them with the stuff there, baby, because listen, the people that are going to Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
Are going to be looking for something to do.
They might. Or they might already have something to do.
Really?
I don't know.
So you don't think I can pull a quick?
You might be able to. I'm just
Yeah, I mean,
I'm lazy.
You prepare for your parties for 8 weeks out. I notice it. You're very, very organized. She keeps everybody.
I keep on their toes. I make sure that things are in order, even though it's just friends and close family. I keep everything in order.
So if we got 1,000 cards printed up for like $200,
yeah,
and I call a Fox and they say, "Listen, I want to need a little corner here because we're going to try to grab some of these celebrities over here and." They
will accommodate you, obviously, if you say celebs from Comic-Con.
No, the Fox they will Comic-Con me because of my relationship with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying no food, understated, room for this.
I don't know about the no food, you know me.
I hear you. But I mean, so you think we can pull it off, Rob? Did you call your buddy yet?
Not yet. Well, I sent him a message, but he hasn't talked to me yet. I don't know, man. It's kind of like Mika said, it's just the time. And
Comic-Con is a long day too. If you're there all day, it's a long day. You're gonna be tired.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Listen, it's a long day.
But maybe like a Saturday night, 10 to midnight at the Foxy Lady.
You could try, but I don't. I think the time constraint.
Because I want to get them close to me.
Yeah.
So I can really, I want to get Tom Arnold because he created the best damn sports show. Period.
You're not talking about Roseanne Tom Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, him?
Yeah. He created one.
Oh, him. I didn't know that.
He created the second most popular sports show
Robbie's still around.
ever done. Can you get us a picture of the best damn sports show? Period.
Yeah.
Rob, he's still around.
Yeah.
No, because he said Tom Arnold, I thought maybe he was a sports guy.
No.
Sports guy.
Well, he did a sports show.
Do you remember the sports show we had?
Yeah, he was an asshole too, though. Not gonna lie. But
the best damn sports show. Period. Right there. Very successful. Syndicated nationally, Rob.
Really?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Syndicated nationally.
That's Tom Arnold?
Let me see it. Those are the guests.
No, that's the get. Wait a minute. Get rid of that. Hang on a second. Tall model.
He does look a little different because he lost a lot of weight.
Here we go. Hang on.
He lost a whole ton of weight.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best.
That's Tom Arnold, yeah.
The best damn sports show, period. It was his show.
Wow.
He wrote it. It was on Fox. It was nationally syndicated. And they had like a probably 5, 6, 7 year run. And he did it. But it was like it was much more, less stats, more color than ESPN would. So I want to get to him and I want to pick his brain.
Oh, is that the dude from, is this the dude from Tim Meadows from Saturday Night Live? Was he on there too?
He had all kinds of celebrities on there. All kinds of celebrities.
Because I see this picture here. That's Tim. That looks like Tim Meadows in the back, no?
Let me see. Can we pull that up?
Tim Meadows right here? This guy?
I don't even know. No, Jay Rose works for the NFL Network now. John Sally is John Sally. He's everywhere. You know what I mean?
He was on TNT for a little while.
Jalen Rose used to Michael Irvin. Mm-hmm. It was good. It was.
He had everybody on there.
They had all kinds of celebrities on there.
Wow.
I like Michael Irvin. He's a hot shit.
Oh, Michael is the best.
He's a hot shit.
Can you believe that rat snitch, no good hotel clerk? Okay, they win the Super Bowl. Michael Irvin, right? And listen, if we lived in a homogenized world where nobody acted up and nobody got in trouble and everybody prayed every day and everybody looked with blonde hair and blue eyes, everybody looked the same, it'd be a real boring ass fucking place, okay? The color that Michael Irvin brings to life. So my man wins the Super Bowl, has a game-winning catch, right? So he has 2 ladies in the evening, one on each arm, right? All right. They show a picture of him walking into the hotel. He's got a full-length coat in Dallas. I guess it gets cold in the winter.
Was it a fur? Because I'm pretty sure he's that man.
Yeah, he's a fur. He's got a massive rope chain, right, with a medallion, right?
Who's this?
Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin. They go Michael Irvin fur coat, right? So he checks into this hotel room in Dallas. He is minding his business, right? He's got an 8-ball of coke on him.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, Michael. We love that shit.
Oh, no, that's magic.
No, that's magic.
Hang on a second.
I don't know what it is about Dallas Cowboy players, but they are so they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're big time. That's what the star, baby. Do it big. My man just wins the Super Bowl, right? He's got 2 8-balls on him, which is a lot of coke for one man. 1 8-ball is a lot of coke for one man, okay? But when you're thinking about, he's got some girls with him, no noise complaints.
Rob, put Dallas Cowboy in there.
No noise complaints. Some little twerpy snitch, no good hotel clerk. And by the way, aren't there certain rules about hotels and privacy and all that stuff? Mm-hmm. Innkeeper rules, I believe that they're called, right?
That picture might not come up anymore, but
I'm not
he is the sharpest dressed, one of the sharpest
alligators.
Dressed NFL players of his time and to this day.
Culturally dressed, like
who's this dude?
That's him.
Oh, okay.
That's him.
Yeah.
And listen, he is like, if you ever watch him, like when my husband watches on Sunday mornings, watches like the pregame stuff, like his suits compared to everybody else, is out of control.
He's got the gaiters on.
And he's like always got like a bright yellow suit or blue suit, green suit. Like he doesn't care.
He's got personality for days.
But there's always like I said, and then like all the Dallas Cowboy players are always
they like that.
It looks like Johnny Cochran the way he dresses.
He does.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
So let me explain. Let me ask you a question, right? So this man wins the Super Bowl. He's got 2 honeys on his arm, right? 2 honeys on his arm. He's got a little bit of the devil's dandruff in his pocket, right? Okay. So he goes to the hotel room and they're just having like a simple little party.
If he has 2 ladies and it's himself, he's having a little.
Yeah, he's having a little. That's why maybe whatever it goes.
Yeah.
Because you know how it works with the Coke thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Right, so you just never know what you're going to get.
You never know. There's that little critical point where it could be great or it could just really fall off. So, whenever you fall off, I'm like literally fall. Fall off. Now, so listen, Rob, right? This little wormy Karen, okay, fucking calls the police on him. So instead of enjoying the Super Bowl, he's getting perp walked. And she called the press to tell him he was going to get arrested.
Wow.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Did he sue her? He should have.
But how can they get in the room? How do they get in the room to arrest him?
First of all, just
Where
because
is
somebody...
the probable cause?
All right, so first of all, there isn't no probable cause because they needed a search warrant to go into that room. Second of all, just because somebody called and said some shit happened doesn't mean it's actually happening.
Yeah.
All right, so if she called and complained, she must have had like real specifics and said that she was in there. And so
she was just guessing that Michael Irvin had coke on him a couple hours
right,
after the Super Bowl,
like,
which is educated guess. Like that's a solid hypothesis.
And then had the nerve to call and let everybody know. So she probably planned that. But she probably planned that.
Yeah.
You have to think women are devious.
Yeah.
And she probably planned that. That's why I don't like them.
Can you look up Michael Irvin arrested hotel cocaine?
Sure.
Michael Herren arrested 2 girls cocaine.
Yeah.
I mean Michael Irvin.
So I say that he should have sued her.
But that's some bullshit.
It was.
If you are living your life and enjoying your
And minding your business.
And minding your business and you are not bothering anybody, you should not get arrested. Okay? You should not get arrested for that. Nobody in there is underage. Everybody there is grown. Are you feeling me with this, Rob, at all?
Yeah.
It's none of nobody's business what he does behind. When you go to a hotel, it's just like going to a doctor. You get what I'm saying?
It should be. It used to be.
Privacy.
Yeah.
So, like, mind your business.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, you got it.
And it says Michael Irvin arrested on drug charges. Michael Irvin celebrating and partying lifestyle after winning Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Came crashing down on March 4th, 1996. Irvin was indicted on second-degree felony charges of cocaine possession and misdemeanor.
What do you have on him?
He faced a maximum of 20 years.
For an 8 of coke. Put somebody in a cage for 20 years.
They didn't
Are
say,
these people fucking cuckoo?
They didn't say how much he had on them, though.
An 8 ball. Did you tell about the clerk that called that rat about? Dig into the story. It was a clerk.
I'm getting in there.
I don't know why I'm eating this fortune cookie. It must sound like shit on here.
Crunch, crunch.
But, okay. So, Comic-Con. Knowing you, so this is what we're going to do, right? So, tell me if you like my alternative strategies that I ran by my boy Rob today. And Rob digged it. So, okay. So now we're going to turn our attention from the celebrities to the whack jobs that go to these things.
Sure.
Right?
There's plenty of those.
So we're gonna ask if we can put up some help on the board, Rob. If you're Captain America,
Yep.
right, and you're running around like you are Captain of America, defender of this country, or you are Superman, right? Then there's gonna be some questions that you need to answer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so
let's talk about this.
Top 10 questions, right? For Captain America.
All right.
All right. Right?
The captain.
Captain America. I'm going to ask Captain America, name of the place in Hawaii that was bombed that triggered us being bombed in World War II, right?
First of all, because
you are defender of this country's honor and sovereignty, you should be able to...
Listen, Captain America was developed, I want to say, World War I. So he was around for World War II.
So there we go.
I know that Captain America should know this answer because he's Captain America.
Thank you. All right. So you know where I'm going with it, right?
Yes.
Are you feeling my
yes.
my pivoting strategy?
If you are a real enthusiast, you know these answers.
Okay, sure. So number 2, give me another question. Ask him.
Number 2.
I would say the little creepy guy with the mustache over there that killed 6 million people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Okay.
Because that's when he was developed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You should ask.
Yeah.
Who developed the formula for
the bomb?
Who developed the formula for Captain America? Because there's only, if you know the story, unfortunately, I'm one of those nerds that know the story of Captain America.
I'm very impressed right here. Look at that camera. Break down Captain America.
Okay, so Captain America.
Camera.
Listen, I don't like looking in the camera too often, but
why? You don't like what you see? You and me. Tell her, Rob.
But so Captain America. Was developed to be a super soldier during, I want to say, World War I.
American propaganda.
Okay,
sure,
yes. So he was supposed to be that super soldier, and they were supposed to make millions of the super soldier, but...
It's like G.I. Joe.
Correct. But it didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
Years later, they tried to recreate that formula, which created Incredible Hulk.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where Hulk was created.
Sure.
So, there's so many things that tie into it. That's why there's only one Captain America.
Yeah.
But a German that was working with the Americans developed this formula. Not Tony Stark's, like everybody thinks. Not his dad. Not Stark Enterprise. Not none of that. It was a German. If you watch the movie, at the beginning of the movie, before he becomes Captain America, that's all played out.
Okay. Cool. So what kind of questions should we ask him?
I would ask let's see.
So it's gonna be post World War One. Okay.
Yes, and there's also you gotta tie in the comic book.
Name of the Indonesian country that we fought in the war in the late 60s and 70s.
You also gotta ask him what is the significance to the Winter Soldier to Captain America? Ask that question.
There's going to be all levels of costumes there, right?
Yeah.
Right. So there's going to be
there's going to be some of these.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's what I want. Give me my hands on that. Give me that because you know that guy loves Trump.
All right. So then
there's going to be some of these.
Oh God, really?
All right, and then you're gonna have my son, the professional.
The professional. That's why. Yeah, he'd be like the professional.
From head down to toe. Like, you're going to see this fuckery. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here's an extremely muscular Captain America.
But there's different costume levels of Captain America.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There really is. So there's that basic one, and then you get into the up-to-date Captain Americas, like that one right there.
Which one?
Scroll down, because that's the first one. That's the first costume.
This guy?
Nope. Scroll up.
Should I ask Captain America?
Scroll up some more.
To say the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That guy's not too bad.
No, there literally is like so many.
Well,
different...
there's companies that make like the replica almost exactly like.
Right, and those cost about because me and my son $500.
Yeah,
some costumes can go up to $5,000 to $1,000. Like Iron Man is a really popular one too. You see, if you just see that one on the right next to that's a new one. That's a fake me out.
$400 on Etsy.
Yes, so like. Some of these people are really hardcore. And there is levels. You're absolutely right. So that one that we first showed, you need to question him.
How about you want me to go after the poor things?
I wonder if that looks like Robert Downey Jr., no?
Oh, yeah, that's a real replica of that.
No, Robert Downey Jr. will show
that looks like
Robert Downey Jr. will show up to my after hours party.
Listen.
That's got to be at least a couple $1,000. That
costume right there, I mean, that looks like my nephew made that with duct tape. But my son has a really impressive Iron Man costume.
So we can't get you with some fuckery up there, huh?
No, I wish. But that one right there, that is the costume that you just had. The one, on my right.
Yep.
This one right here. Look at this one. That's pretty
all right,
damn good right there.
So that's an up-to-date.
That's the new one.
So it tells you.
So that's $275.
Right. So that's Endgame, which is the one he wore in the very last.
Right.
The very last movie. So yes, they're up there in price as far as costumes.
Yeah, but that looks legit right there.
Yes.
$275.
Yeah. So Iron Man now, if you look up Iron Man, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah. I don't want to get to that level because I don't know it. Yeah.
So Iron Man is very technical. Like There's people who have actual masks.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
It was on yesterday. It was on yesterday.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, he played. There's nobody who's. Hey, oh man. My son.
We're going to see a lot of that.
Yes, you are.
Rob, can we ask a question? Can we ask our audience a question out there?
Sure.
What are some questions that every self-respecting Superman should know?
Do you see these 2 comments? I got to post these first. Tracy says Mika knows her shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She
And
does.
Cynthia says yes, she does.
I have my sons to thank for that, but I actually became a fan. So
Yeah, you've been a nerd from.
I have been. I've actually.
Harry Potter.
I'm a Star Wars girl too. So you have to.
How did you develop the Star Wars thing?
When I was in high school, I watched it once when I was younger, and I didn't. So when I was in high school, in one of my I had a astronomy class, and the teacher had put it on, and I was like, oh. And I fell in love, and I watched every single one from beginning to end.
Wow!
I own every single one from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I watched The Mandalorian. I've watched Solo. I've seen every single movie. I'm not a diehard to get dressed up, but I'm a diehard to, like, if they came out with a new film, I'd definitely be the first one to be in the theater to watch.
How about this Iron Man?
Oh, that's a good one. But my son actually has that costume.
Not the Iron.
No.
This one.
He has something similar. That one on the bottom. Stuff, huh? Yes, my son has that costume. But he has a really impressive Batman. So this is my knowledge of comic books comes from my sons. So there are 2 different, companies. So you have DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel is where Iron Man and Captain America and all that come from.
This guy's legit. Look at this.
That costume probably cost him about $2,000. No lie.
That's pretty legit right there.
Mm-hmm. When you go to a store in Disney, they is it Hollywood Studios? They have one of the actual suits in glass casing. Yeah. Because Disney owns Marvel now, so that's what's going on there.
Mike's gonna like the anime costume.
Oh my God, he's gonna love that. Y'all gonna love anime.
You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
No.
Okay, we're gonna show you. Anime is really big, especially with the young girls.
I didn't even know what that word meant. For real.
I want to say it's kind of like sexual if you ask.
I think the whole thing is fucking sexual.
Yeah, the anime.
At this thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, anime is really big.
So what do these people do?
Is it Japanese animation?
And you don't want me to have a fucking VIP party, Mika? What's wrong with you? Red-blooded American single man.
Yeah, that's an example right there. I'm not putting them up on screen, but that's an example right there.
All right, so listen.
Why? How come we can't put
You see the picture of my son, right?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to send you a picture of my son at the Comic-Con in New York, and the pictures of the girls that he took.
Captain America made his first appearance.
There you go.
Captain America made his first appearance in what comic book?
What number comic book?
No, what comic book?
It would...
Cynthia Purcell Costa, one of our biggest fans. She makes a mean chicken palm too.
I'm trying to think. I
love that woman right there. The only problem is if I keep eating the food, I'm going to gain 550 pounds.
I'm trying to think.
What is Captain America's secret identity, Mika?
Steven Rogers.
Steven Rogers. Bust that! Bust that!
Steven Rogers. That's his secret identity. That's his real name. That's who he is. But I'm going to show you the picture of Kim at Comic-Con in New York. Now, you've seen it, but the world hasn't. So we are going to show you.
Kim the man don't play.
He did he really did. Rob, I'm going to send it to you right now.
So
on what?
What?
On Mike's page.
Cynthia, tell us the comic book, please.
Yes, what number comic? I don't want to say it wasn't Iron Man came before. I don't think Iron Man came before Captain America, but I could be wrong. Let me send that to you. Okay, and you can post this up. I give permission.
Right there. What is that? What team of superheroes?
Oh, the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Damn, that's Cam?
That's Cam in the middle. So didn't I tell you had a costume just like that? So
let me see my boy.
There he is.
But you know what's
I
crazy?
seen this Batman. He looked dope. Let me see that. Let me see what you got.
What, his Batman?
I know the one I'm seeing. I can't see it. My eyes.
We know you're blind.
I'm an old fucking man here. Not tonight though. Oh yeah, Cam.
Cam. And it was so funny because my cousin saw that.
That's the big stuff, huh?
He probably wasn't even paying attention. He was just so happy to be around. Like, I don't even think he was looking at the ladies. Like, but I'm like, yeah, that's what that Comic-Con.
That Batman better not come across my path right there.
That's a sassy Batman. Now, Batman has elaborate costumes. I will give it.
Yeah.
Cameron has a few.
You spent $250 on one of them, right?
I spent almost $150 on one of his costumes.
All right, Cynthia, tell us the comic book because I'm in thing. I'm in.
Is this Cam?
What team of superheroes discovered Captain America's body frozen in the block of ice? That's definitely not Cam. In 1964, it wasn't the Avengers, but it couldn't have been because they weren't around yet. They weren't a team until
Captain America's the one that formed them. So
right, so he wasn't a team.
What is that? What did she say? Inuits.
They are actually coming out with that because Inuits and X-Men came out around the same time.
Wow, you are a multi-layered,
geek,
multi-sophisticated geek. Like you mean like listen, like you see that Halloween picture and you see the geek in that and you say, what a journey, Rob.
You gotta think
what a journey.
Fantastic Four, they all tie in. It amazes me. If you ever seen Endgame, that whole end sequence is just amazing because they have
Fantastic Four is DC though.
No, they're Marvel. Ask Cameron. We'll call him right now.
Oh, you sure about that?
No, they are.
Put him on live. Put him on speaker. Cam the man.
He'll tell me. Here we go.
You're gonna get the F
I
the
think
button.
it's DC.
He's gonna pick up.
No, because it was a big thing because the guy who played Captain America played
Johnny Blaze.
So, all right, let's see if he picks up. Cameron.
Yeah.
So is.
You're on the radio.
Okay, so X-Men, Fantastic Four is part of Marvel, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And that's an affirmative yes.
It's part of the MCU since
He said,
Disney brought the Fox license.
Yes, you heard him. They've been part of MCU.
Put it close to your microphone.
That and X-Men, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
What's up? Listen, I need some help, right? I need some questions.
What would you ask Captain America?
Yeah,
what would you expect Captain America to know?
Ask Doctor Strange if he could.
I'll say you asking other Avengers because Doctor Strange is a part
I
of.
would ask Doctor Strange if he could start the whole entire universe all over again.
If he can reset the whole MCU, right?
All the movies all over again.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got another question for you, Cam. Should any self-respecting person dressed as Captain America should they know the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should he know the national anthem?
Maybe.
And they should know how many stars and stripes there are on the flag.
Okay, how many are there?
Yeah.
There's 13 stripes.
Yeah, 13 stripes.
And 50 stars.
Yeah. 13 for the original 13 colonies, right?
Well, thank you for your input.
And by the way, we're gonna miss you at Comic-Con, so
Right, because Mom's got to work this weekend, so I can't bring you.
But you went to the big one, so you're
You
good.
went to the big one. Yeah. Well, thank you for your input, sir.
All right.
Cam, what's good?
Nothing.
No,
Y'all playing your game,
I
huh?
like that haircut, huh?
Point him toward the camera, Mika.
Something on YT.
I think all right. All right, listen, I may hit you up for some questions to ask Superman. Now, let me ask you this: where was Superman born?
We know this one.
What?
1939.
No, where?
Krypton.
Krypton. Okay.
He knows his stuff. Why do you think I know my stuff?
All right. Now, where did he land? The farmhouse, right?
Yeah.
Smallville.
What was his mother and father's name?
Martha and Jonathan Kent.
The mother's name was what? Martha
and Jonathan Kent.
And Jonathan Kent. Okay. And now, where did they land?
It was Smallville. Am I correct?
Smallville.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me some other things.
How about his real name?
Oh, how about his real name?
Kal-El.
Kal-El.
Kal-El, Clark Kent.
All right. So let's talk about your favorite in the whole wide world.
Hold on, I gotta come.
Wait.
This is like an incredible. I don't have to go on Wikipedia today. All right, so tell me some other stuff about him. Right? What was the first superpower how did he discover his superpower?
Superman?
Yeah.
He discovered it by finding out that.
Put that microphone there.
So that his father Jarrell was telling him that he was his actual father, and then he tells him that he has the powers that the enemy that Zod was trying to look for.
Who was his enemy? The enemy of the father was who?
Zod.
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 Z-O-D.
Z-O-D. Okay.
General Zod.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now, kryptonite is his weakness, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, who's his girl? Lois Lane? That's Spider-Man. Well, Lois Lane's Superman's girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lois Lane.
Did he ever have any kids with Lois Lane?
Yes.
Yes.
He has.
Yes.
Superman's impregnated Lois Lane.
Yes. If you watch the what movie is it, Cameron? Is it Return of Superman?
Wow.
That Lois Lane, remember? And the one with Lex Luthor.
She was pregnant.
Yeah, remember? And they was in the hospital.
Injustice.
Injustice?
Yeah, the video game.
Oh, all right. But no, what movie is it that the one that we watched? Remember in The Return of Superman, right?
So Superman was born in 1939.
Correct.
On Krypton. On Krypton, right?
I think.
No, isn't he hundreds of years old?
Yeah, but that's when it was created.
Oh, and it was when the comic was created.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that was when the film was created with Christopher Reeves.
No, that was in the 80s, 70s, 70 something. All right, so, okay. We're moving on to you know who.
Who, Captain America?
No.
Oh, Iron Man?
The Bat.
The Batman, okay. Yeah,
That's going to be easy. I should know all of it.
All right, now listen to me. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm going to call you probably tomorrow. You mind if I do that? I'll throw you a couple of bucks, too.
And he's going to ask you some
questions. I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? All right, because we're going to Comic-Con this week, so.
He needs these questions to ask these
I wanted to bring you. Your mother wouldn't let me. She doesn't trust me as your caretaker for the day. All right, but I'm gonna. So listen to me. I'm gonna get your number from your mom. Okay.
All right.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Cam the man.
All right.
Cam
Thank
the
you.
man has command knowledge of what is going down.
I learned from somebody.
You bet your ass you did.
I learned from somebody, but I was genuinely a tomboy too. So growing up, you would never know.
What's Clark Kent's middle name?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Joseph.
What was Clark Kent's job?
He was a writer,
newspaper reporter
for the Daily Planet.
But was it Spider-Man's?
No, Spider-Man was a photographer.
Oh, that's right, the Daily
And
Planet.
he was like into science and all that.
Yeah. Wow. This is gonna be real interesting. Now we hold Supermen's to a standard. This is called a transition industry. Should we hold our politicians and public leaders to a higher standard? I watched that Bill Clinton thing. Did you see it? What a dirty dog.
But you know what?
He's a dog.
He got caught. Think of how many didn't.
No, they all did it.
Most I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But do we
know
have
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson was sneaking out the back door back door.
Do we hold them to a higher standard? We should, but at the same time, they're also men.
Sure.
So
and money, power, and sex
go together.
Can make a good man lose his mind. My father also dropped that wisdom on me. So, should the fact that Bill Clinton took advantage of a vulnerable, she was. Here we go. I know where you're gonna go. I know. I misworded that.
Hold on. You know daggone well she knew what the hell she was doing.
She did, but she was considerably younger, and I'm not saying fully emotionally developed.
But at the same time, you know right from wrong when you are that age.
Yeah.
And you know damn well that shit was wrong.
Yeah. I agree. However, right?
I mean, she's for him, she's an attractive girl. So I mean, and she was younger.
Who was attractive?
Monica Lewinsky.
I wouldn't take Monica Lewinsky to a rock fight.
No.
You think she's like for him?
For him,
he's a good-looking handsome. Come on, man.
She's not bad.
No, I think she's better looking than Hillary.
A little light for my taste, but she's not
definitely
bad.
for Hillary. Yeah, a little light.
You
for
like
me
a little
mocha with a coca.
Caramel.
Yeah, a little caramel.
Swirl.
Now. So you think like he went? I think he went way down for her.
I don't think he went way down.
Not Bill Clinton. It's got to be Halle Berry. It's got to be Vanessa Williams.
Well, let's think.
It's got to be Valerie
but hold on. It's got
to be something worth the. I mean, my man JFK.
Hold on, but how many women that work in the White House are that standard? There isn't too many. I honestly don't think there's like.
First of all, you're a fool for banging anybody who you're working with, okay? Because you don't shit where you eat, right? But come on, you're the president of the free world. You mean call up Glenn Close or call up Sharon Stone or call? I mean, come on.
All right, only one.
It's like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods wanted to bang, cheats on his wife every night with a different waitress. The waitress of the month
listen,
at Shoney's.
There's only one president who had access to women like that because he was a real live ladies man.
She's not bad, man. Check her out.
No, that's what I said. She's really pretty. She's not an ugly girl.
I don't think that's the same dress though.
Not the blue dress.
Did he bang her or just get fellatio? What's the bottom line?
I think it was fellatio.
Wasn't it something with a cigar as well?
Yeah. Like
dirty little dog.
Hey, he's a man. I'm not saying that it was right, but he's a fucking man.
He's the leader of the free world.
That's true, but
and he's banging an intern with a cigar.
As the leader of the free world, they should have did a better job at protecting all that shit. I don't care what they say.
I think he did it because he could.
You could.
Right.
Because, it's not like trying to bring another celebrity in. She was
Did they say how it all came out? I have a different view.
I'm going to get this up. Mika, I'm feeling you. I'm playing devil's advocate. You know what I mean? I'm feeling you. But do you think Bill Clinton could have walked into the residency of the White House and says, Hillary, I had a tough day. You mind if I get like a blowjob or something?
No, because Hillary is not that kind of a woman. I don't think she is at all. I don't think she's not that kind of woman.
What is it?
She was pretty good looking when she was younger.
Yeah, when she was younger, she had the long hair and she didn't get the...
Oh, no, I've seen pictures. Let me grab something.
Hold
on. Listen, when she did the... excuse me. When she did the whole woman in power haircut, that's when it all went downhill.
Cynthia Purcell Costa and Tracy DeShane. What do you think about Bill Clinton getting blown?
Look at her. That picture right in the middle, Rob.
Blow it up.
That one right there. She was an attractive girl until she decided.
Oh, she's like a little.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right.
She was a fox.
I'd hit that.
A little light for me, but she's not bad.
I'd hit that. Mom, forgive me if you're listening to this.
Listen.
This is entertainment purposes.
Listen, but then she got the powerful
I know
woman.
you love Bill, but should he be banging his intern, Cynthia? Come on.
Listen. She's a lesbian. She probably is. But you know what?
Oh, here's young love right here. Look.
Oh, yeah. He's looking right by her to some black
All right, hold on.
He's looking right by her to some black chick. I mean, hold on.
Did you see?
Hold on. This man banged his best friend's daughter.
But hold on.
Who's this?
The black guy who owned the barbecue place.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, but let's talk about how at the inauguration, Beyonce walked by him and he lost his goddamn marbles.
I hear you.
All right, so like,
Yeah.
I
Beyonce
say,
walked by me, I lose my marbles too.
after years of being with somebody, and at that point, there's so much going on. I think she had so much pressure. I don't think he would come in and be like, I really had a long day, blah blah blah. No, she had shit going on too. So
What does your husband have to do to get that? Flowers, candy. What does a normal husband have to go through to get? I mean, like, seriously.
treat your woman right with respect and show time and appreciation and all that.
That's all I ask.
That's all you need. Like a man who treats a woman like she's
Another
valuable.
woman, Bill is the best.
He is.
But I've seen some of these women fight with men, and they are killers. But throw a little Southern twang in there, throw a little Arkansas charm, and blah, 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 and now you're good.
Bill is, he is my favorite president. I can't even lie. Just because.
Bill Clinton's blacker than Obama is.
Listen, and I say this because
Bill Clinton was the first African American president. He was a black boy.
I say this because
and the hottest core brothers will tell you that.
he was doing
Bill Clinton is blacker than the rest of them.
He was doing what all these motherfuckers wish they could.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think? What do you think's going on in this conversation?
What?
Who's he talking to? Gandhi?
Hey, look at Jay-Z.
With Jay-Z in the
background. Jay-Z's like,
maybe does Jay-Z have security clearance? You want to word that thing? Hey, Beyonce, I can.
But you know what?
I can get these bodyguards to get rid of the guy with the Jordan shirt on. Have you ever been to the Oval Office, baby? Have you ever been to the Lincoln bedroom?
But honestly, I have another favorite president just because he's a dipshit.
Yeah.
George W.
I love him too.
Hey, yo, he is like he's a hot mess, but I love him.
Yeah,
like there's something.
I love the movie.
There's something about him that
he's
just
Texan. He's authentic. He is what he is.
He just. I don't know. He might have been a shitty ass president, but he's a funny ass dude.
I was watching, so I've been on a 9/11 kick lately, just watching documentaries and stuff. And I was watching a documentary. He was in real good shape around that time. They showed him running.
Oh yeah,
he was in really physically fit.
Here's the deal, right? Whiskey drinking, coke snorting, conniving cowboy, right? many field businesses under daddy. That's what he was, you know something, and. His wife was going to leave him, and he committed himself to Christ, right? And he white-knuckled sobriety for like 20 years. Very difficult to do. That's no professional treatment. You know that, right? You didn't know that, Bill? That George Bush?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here
I do. He's a different kind of W.
Yeah.
Like,
don't you think it's like for all you Trump heads out there who got your head buried in his hand? Don't you think it's strange that Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan's kids, George Bush Jr., Bill Clinton,
they all hang
Barack
together.
Obama, they're all cool, right?
Except,
and then you got this guy up here saying fucking wall, fucking money.
But wait, the best one is the latest with him and Melina. I think they was at the World Series or whatever, and oh my God, like plain sight, he said something to her, and she rolled her eyes and pretty much mumbled, "I'm sick of this shit." Really? You have to see that clip. I'm like, I think that they gave her a certain time frame to divorce him. Like, you know what I mean? But I think if she divorces him...
You don't think she's a stand by your man?
Hell no.
Are you a stand by your man kind of girl? No.
Crickets.
If
my man did some stupid ass shit like that, trust me, I'm not standing by him.
What made him go for the cigar, Bill?
Twisted.
It's a fetish.
Like I don't think. I mean, I can be a freaky mo.
She really is, and she does. She's hoping that he dies.
Am I gonna go for? Am I gonna go for the cigar there like that? No.
Why not? It's freaky deaky.
I think it's messy.
But you know what? Like I said, Bill, for the leader of the free freaking world, he should have been more protected, and that bitch should have shut her fucking mouth. That's how I feel.
That Linda Tripp was a no good conniving little
and they should have got her ass.
But let me tell you something right now. it can't. They try to compare it to the People versus O.J. Simpson. You can't even compare it.
No, the People versus OJ was great.
Unbelievable.
That shit was great. But yeah, next.
When Johnny Cochran changed the artwork, OJ had pictures of all white people all over his house. I mean, it was OJ. Johnny Cochran was a
Right, and when he makes statements that I'm not black, I'm OJ, you have a problem. But that was great.
Yes, because you can say you never had sex with her. Let me tell you something. So, Cynthia, oral sex isn't sex? Injecting a cigar into the vajayjay
Injecting.
is like, to me, I mean, that's sex to me. And she got all capital letters. And but Bill Clinton was a dirty dog all around. Let me tell you something now. Anybody see Primary Colors, the movie? Great movie. It's like look at him like through his presidency, and it, really says what a driving factor. But it was well done.
But listen, in all seriousness, they should have did more to protect him. Linda Tripp should have got. They can ask anybody in the world. They should have asked her ass.
And they can murder people like they did it.
You ever watched
some other people?
Yeah,
too.
right. So I mean, she should have. Listen, if I was a president and she opened her mouth, I'm going for her first. Monica, I don't think had any intentions of running her mouth. I don't think she had.
She couldn't run it. Well, no, that's a bad joke. Never mind.
Yeah. Well,
mouth was full.
But I don't think she had any intentions.
China chicken soup on Tuesdays. What is going on with the door here? Are we being invaded?
It's the ghost of Christmas past. I don't know, but
I don't think girlfriend's past. You son of a bitch! They're gonna put me in a chokehold.
I don't think that she had any real live intentions of talking. I don't think so. I think the embarrassment she brought onto herself is just enough.
What was 13 hours? Oh boy, here we go with the conspiracy theories in the movie now. See, you can't have a good time without them fucking
like they did for Hillary.
Yeah,
what's 13 hours?
I don't know.
Can we get the definition? Can we get the Webster's definition of sex up there, please?
All right.
So I can clarify that oral sex, fellatio, whatever you want to call it.
As long as you ejaculate, it's sex. It's a sexual act.
So
it's sex.
if you don't ejaculate, it's no sex?
I don't. Well,
I'm gonna incorporate that as an escape clause. I want the Webster's definition of sex.
Webster's.
This whole plan went to shit. This show today. This show went to shit.
Okay, here it is right here.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, so
you got it.
Okay, so either of two major forms of individuals that occur.
Can you read that out loud for us, Rob?
Sure. Either of the two major forms of individuals that occur in many species. Well, that's not the verb. That's the noun.
That's the noun part.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me go over here. Sexual intercourse. Well, I guess it's sex verb is just to identify. Yeah, that's when you sex a newborn chick to see if it's male or female. To increase to arouse the sexual desires of. Wow, this is really shitty. Sexual intercourse. Let me see what this says. Okay, so I guess you don't say sex. You'd have to say sexual intercourse.
Why would you define sex?
All right, actual penetration in the vagina by the penis is actual sex.
Right. So a blowjob.
Yeah, but wait a minute. It says intercourse such as anal or oral that does not involve penetration. So both of them.
Both of them are considered sex. So any of that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So why is Cynthia saying it wasn't sex? Of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
But I just think that she didn't. I in my opinion, Monica did not want to talk, and she was pushed.
I got to change the name of the title of this podcast.
What is
the Monica Lewinsky podcast?
Yeah, there we go.
Listen.
Bill Clinton is a dirty dog.
That's the homie. I don't care.
That's the homie. We got that right. That's when I heard that say, well, the comic, Barack Obama wasn't the first black president, Bill Clinton was. And the Apollo went wild, and they loved it.
Because it felt like it was true. He was the homie. Like, even when he was president, he was kind of like the homie.
Yeah, slick. Yeah.
He wasn't he wasn't like formal, but he was like a homie. Like, he was like the black
Now that we're on
guy.
sex, right? I got some information for you, Mika. You ready?
Sure.
Women, now this is by WebMD. right? Relatively credible, right? I guess, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That unlike men, women hit a spike in sexual activity in their mid-30s to the age of 45.
It's their,
All right, now hold on. Let me go right here. They have more sex, have more sexual fantasies, more masturbation, and are quicker to get it in than they ever had been in their entire life.
So what was it, 30 to what? 30 what?
Mid-30s to 45.
We are in our prime.
Yeah.
And whereas men go through it a little later.
Change my dating profile. I want them 35. We're going to scratch the 25-year-olds off. And know what I said? Like, the most active is...
Oh, no, that was me.
Like, the people that said the best sex of their lifetime when they were 20 years old. No. And I'm like, no, you don't even know how to have sex.
Right, you don't listen, when I was having sex in my younger days, I didn't really know what I was having sex for. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there was like, okay, I'm just having sex because everybody else is having sex.
Yeah, of course.
Once
I don't want to tell my friends about it.
Right. Like,
you
once
heard about me losing my virginity, that story,
so
right?
you just wanted to, so, like...
Rob, you heard that story yet?
Yes,
oh, my God.
It's a hot mess.
It's a real long story.
But
Rob.
I think that when you get a little older, you start to realize things more about your body and what you want and your desires, and you explore more in your 20s. I think, and then as you get, for women in their 30s, you know what the fuck you want.
Tracy, are you saying it's no way it's now, meaning you are done with sex, or you're too old for sex? Because you're my age, girl, so,
No, and she's your age, so I'm telling you, if she's your age, it stems from mid-30s all the way longer than past 45.
Really?
I want to say...
Is that what she's trying to say, though?
Yes. I think...
No, she's saying she's not saying it, no.
It's now that you're into it. Right. So I feel like...
Now that I'm into it.
Right. So
really?
Now it's like, so at that age group, like for women, I think it extends all the way till 60 because when menopause hits, your hormones are fucking crazy.
Really? What age does menopause usually hit?
Your 40s. Yeah, it starts around like your late 30s. For me, because I had a hysterectomy, it started a little early.
Okay.
But
you had it already?
No. I'm getting ready to.
God help
my husband. I know. But no, I think that.
So is this a candidate?
Yeah, it's a candidate.
Hot, sexy, big sexy. But honestly, in all reality, I think women from the age, and I'm excluding the 30s, but mid 30s, I'm excluding y'all. 40 and up. Have a sex drive that will fucking blow any fucking man's mind.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm mobile. I'm the guinea pig.
But by this time... Right, exactly. I think, like... Yeah.
Johnny Fiver. No, never. Laugh out loud. Okay.
Wait, so let me tell you, I went to the sex toy store, so this is what I mean.
Whoa.
So there was a lot of... Obviously, people don't know my age. I look younger, but there was a couple older people in there. Good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like you have to, when you go in there, just observe the age group in there.
Yeah, sure.
Because it will go and tell you whose sex drive is rocking if you're in there. I actually got a really nice piece and it connects to my phone to be controlled by my phone.
So what is those? Have you ever seen the vibrating panties in action?
I actually wanted to get a pair of those, but they were like $90. So I was like, let me slow down. Let me slow down.
I've had a lot of fun with girls that I grew up with and hung out with. That they made one girl wear them, right? And they were like 15 feet away. She was sitting at the bar, and then they crank up the pressure. Have you ever seen this, Rob?
It's awful.
No, but
it's
I saw the
hilarious.
movie. What's the movie with Katherine Heigl?
Oh, yeah.
That has a remote control, sort of thing.
I would listen. I'm definitely in the future, in a cup soon. I want a pair of those. And
but who are you gonna give the controls to?
My husband.
Okay.
All right, but so this one that I brought is. You can control everything from your phone. You can make up your own rhythms. You can all that. And then if you want to play music, it connects to music and it goes with your music.
Okay.
And then it also has like erotic stories and it plays along with the erotic story. Like I'm impressed. I haven't had like a sex toy party or anything. I'm very impressed with the The toys.
The product.
Yeah, the toys.
That's right, yeah.
Like,
Sex is recession proof.
it happens.
Are those hot earrings?
They are hot earrings.
Look at me go.
Okay, it's called The Ugly Truth. She has a vibrating panty scene. She's in the restaurant. You ever seen it? The one with Catherine
Can we see?
Heigl.
Can we play? Can we play it now? Or
I
is that
can't.
copyright?
No, that's super copyright.
But I say this. I had when I had a toy party, it was like for my bachelorette. So
Yeah.
I had to wear them. And yeah.
Well, you wore the panties with the remote controls?
Right, yeah.
And
Because
who had control? Tay?
they all was like passing the remote around and they was fucking with me like bad. So,
I can't play it, but this is it right here. You never saw this movie? It's hilarious. And the little kid somehow got
the remote. Yeah. And it's just like that. Like you ever feel like
Yeah,
like
this girl was talking to these dudes. Oh my god! Hey, all decorum has gone from the show, Rob.
Oh, completely.
Have we held on to anything?
I don't know. I don't even know why we did a list.
no, not today. Today was that kind
we
of
got
day.
sex drive. We got that. Boundaries. Jada Pinkett
Yeah.
is giving her husband boundaries again. She's vilifying him on TV again. When they're fighting, she don't want him 50 feet near him. All right? She's giving her friends boundaries that they're not allowed to go in their kitchen. They're not allowed to relax and get comfortable on the couch unless she knows you very well.
But I'm not mad at that though. Like only my two girls and my cousins can come to my house and get real comfortable like that. You know what I mean? Get on my couch and relax and chill, and stay.
Yeah.
Like
I think open it up. I was raised never to open up somebody's
refrigerator, cabinets and stuff. Like my friends, because we're like sisters.
Yeah. Sure.
They're allowed to. They come to my house on a regular, so they can just go and.
But if I can see me get a little jerked off, I saw some kid I haven't known for a little while coming in and grab my fridge. Yeah,
that might piss you off. But as far as I'm not mad at her about when they argue, because sometimes you need that space. Like when you argue, I wish my husband would take 50 goddamn feet away.
Yeah,
because it gets intense at sometimes if you're arguing. I don't like the way she puts Will out there though. Something she just said, something she just needs to just shut up. Like, okay, we get it. You were unhappy in your marriage, and you're gonna go tell the world that your man did not sex you, right?
No, that's too much information.
That's first of all, for a celeb, like, don't do Will like that. Don't do Will like that at all. Not just because I like Will, but don't do any man like that out in public.
No,
and a public figure.
Yeah. Don't do your
all right. So like if I want to talk shit about,
emasculate him is what you're doing. You're attempting to do. And you know something? Her mother gave her a bunch of shit about that. You know,
I'm good.
Today.
Good, because you know what? You don't do that to a man at all. You know,
if worse, could have been Tupac.
You know, right?
That was your boy.
Who knows?
From the Baltimore School of Performing Arts, right? I think they both were cool.
If you want to be a hoe, just say you want to be a hoe, and you want to get right, just say that. But don't mess with. But
why can't Will hit him right?
Right. How do you? Just because you don't like it after all these years, that's your own fault. You married the man.
Get some vibrating panties.
Exactly. Go get you a new toy that connects to your phone.
I'm sprinting into the because I've been hitting them all right.
Go to bed.
Blended Halloween. J-Lo and Ben get together with Ben's ex-wife. She's
I saw that.
What's her name?
Jen.
Jen? You
I
cool
like
with
her.
that?
Yeah.
What, Jen Garner?
Yeah.
I love Jen Garner.
I got a story to tell you, but I think it would intrude on sobriety and confidentiality and stuff.
I think that them doing the blended thing is awesome. If they can get along with each other, then they can get along with each other. You know, and they can respect each other, then that's absolutely. I'm always for blended families, and I'm always for making it work. I do, and I.
That guy was a hot shit.
My son's father is the best.
Yeah, he's a funny
my
dude.
God, he's hilarious.
He's a funny dude.
He is one of my closest friends, and not everybody has that.
Yeah, he's a hot shit.
Not everybody gets that. When but I can call him right now and be like, hey. You know, and my friends can call him and be like, they're going to New York.
Could they call him and give you $100?
Huh?
He give you 100.
If I needed it, he would, but I don't. Me and him have a different relationship. Whatever Cam needs, he gets it. You know what I mean? Like, but he comes, like I said, he comes to my house. He hangs with my husband. Like
So that dude that I met in November was from New York. Is from New York.
My son's father is from New York.
Yeah,
he lives
that
right in the heart of Harlem. Like,
That explains it. He's hot shit.
yeah, his whole family is just like that. And I
Was he
love
from New
him.
York his whole life?
Yeah, he lived out in Newby for a little while, but he was born in New York. You know, born and raised in New York. But
What didn't we get to?
we didn't get
I
to.
got a nice shot of Ben and Jen with their little COVID.
Oh, by the way, Rob, we got to.
That's so stupid.
By the way, we got to mask up for that. You know that, right? Yeah.
Even if you had your shot, do you have to provide?
No, they don't. No proof of vaccination.
All right, so in New York, they had proof of vaccination, obviously because that's New York. But my son had to bring his vaccination card and everything. She really is a beauty. She really is.
I mean, come on.
And she's getting better with age. Ain't nobody can say
How
nothing.
old is she?
Jennifer is 53. Yeah, she's up there.
No kids, huh?
She has two. She has twins.
Really?
I got to give her a call.
With the singer Mark Anthony.
Really?
I mean, look at that.
She's gonna marry Ben Affleck, huh?
Can I leave this on for the rest of the podcast?
Yeah, of course you can.
Tracy said, "Are you ready for bed?" Yes, his ass is ready for bed, Tracy. Yes, he is.
Who's it saying? If I'm ready for bed,
He's over there yawning.
I'm not yawning. What are you? Crazy? I've had a long day, but I'm not yawning.
He was
Maybe
yawning.
my jaw was dropped.
He was yawning.
Maybe my jaw was dropped. Maybe my jaw was dropped and rocking because I just saw J-Lo.
But she really is a beauty. She's
Jenny from the block. But you know something? There's something about that Puerto Rican boating. Did I tell you when I went with a Puerto Rican from New York?
Go ahead. They'll beat your ass.
She was a consultant. She was a counselor at Rikers Island, Puerto Rican Judy. She didn't think I could shake it like that. I had to dance her ass off at the nightclub. We were the last people to leave. My father stormed in our room. There was like 15 people in the room. She is beautiful.
Yeah, he was yawning, Tracy. I heard him.
All right. Tracy, you're supposed to like inbox me and text me that. You put me on. Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Cynthia.
All the women in my life, give me the pain. Now, let me ask you a question. Last question.
Let's go.
Should people be incarcerated in Massachusetts now for illegal gambling or illegal sales of marijuana?
No.
Okay, I'm not talking about trafficking, sales of marijuana as probation violation or whatever it may be when the state is doing it legally. Rob, what do you think?
Nope.
Nah.
Let them go. Free them.
Nope. I say nope.
I say no, you too.
Because how are you going to make money off of it and then... No, hell no. Nobody, all them charges should be dropped from everybody.
Tracy, they're saying, we both know why you're saying no.
Oh.
Especially if you're 21 plus and you're smoking. No, hell no.
No, I'm talking about people that are in jail now.
They should
for probation violations.
Right.
You know people being violated for probation for smoking a joint. This world is crazy. I am the hurricane. She is the queen of all podcasts. He is the mass producer. This is Mike and Mika. We're coming for you, Comic-Con. Peace.